Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Billy. Welcome back to my garage. Today we're going to do a little bit of overhead press and shoulder work. We're going to go ahead and start off here with some fairly light axle bar warm-ups. This is just 115 pounds. Gonna go ahead and just do a few of those, get warmed up a little bit here. Pretty easy on the 115 there for it. Go ahead and add a little weight here. As you can see, my garage is not the tallest. I kind of have to overhead press in between the rafters, but that's alright, we make do. So we're going to go ahead and add another 10 pound per side here. Get up to 135 just to keep warming up. Overhead press day is one of my favorite days of the week. It's one of my favorite events. In the competition I have coming up, we do have to do a medley of overhead. So it's going to start with axle bar, and then it's going to go to log and end with circus dumbbell. Today I'm going to go ahead and do axle and log, just to make sure I'm up to snuff there. Go ahead and add some more weight here. Gonna go ahead and take off the 10s, add a pair of 25s, get us up to 165 pounds on the axle. Competition weight is 200 pounds for a single rep. So just working my way up to that. Go ahead and add on the 25s here, get to 165. There we go. As you can see, I have a very sophisticated phone holder there, that being an upside down bucket. I'm actually on the phone video calling with my sibling who just recently started to get into weightlifting as well, so we hop on a video call and we will talk to each other while we're doing our workouts. They're pretty new to it, so I kind of try and walk them through it, even though I'm no expert either. I've only been doing this for about 2.5 years, but always good to get someone introduced, someone new introduced, I should say. Go ahead and get the chalk all over my hands there so that we can do this 165. You'll see here in a second, this is kind of approaching the limits of what I can do like a traditional power clean on, with a double overhead and just kind of swinging it up. There we go. We get it up there, but it was definitely not as strong as it could be. And then we go ahead and strict press this for 2 at 165. We go for 3, but we don't quite have it, so we go ahead and give it a little push and get that third rep if we can get it between the rafters there. Okay, let's go ahead and hop over to competition weight. Actually, so I've done a double speed clip here of my math again. We saw last video how good I am at math. So I am working out the math to get up to from 165 to 200. I doubled the speed on the clip for your convenience. I did do my math wrong on one side. I realized here, wait a second, I added 5 extra pounds on the other side. I need to go fix that. So not the best at the math sometimes, but we got there in the end. Yep, so there we go. 200 pounds on the bar now, and I have to do the split grip pick up here to get it up. This is one of the events where having a bigger stomach is helpful. You got a nice place to rest the bar. We'll go ahead and get 200 pounds here. Once again, I'm going to do a little shimmy to get in between my rafters so I don't hit them. Those 45-pound plates are just about as wide as the gap in my rafters. But we'll go ahead and get 200 for 3 here. That felt pretty good. In competition, I only need to do it once, but the more used I can get to it, the better. And you saw I kind of get a little whew there. I was getting a little tired. We're going to go ahead and go for it again here after a couple minutes of rest. And once again, we get it cleaned just fine all the way up. But something felt off. I don't know if my right arm there was too close, I was unbalanced or what, but something just wasn't feeling right. Couldn't get my bearings, so I had to bail out of that one. But that's all right. We got it for 3. Next time we'll do it better. So let's go ahead and hop into log here. I did do another warm-up of 135, but I lost that footage. So what you see here is 185 pounds on the log, which is, a very comfortable 3, 4, sometimes 5 rep place for me to be. I do 3 here just because I'm already mostly warmed up from all the axle, just making sure I get slightly used to the different bar again there. So go ahead and do the 135 or 185, excuse me, for 3. And then we'll go ahead and do another double speed math segment here. Trying to figure out how to add 50 more pounds when I'm out of 25s. I do have more, and it's not in the garage, so might have to take those out there. But we go ahead and double speed the math again. So we'll getting up to 235 pounds here, which is the competition weight. It is once again only for 1. As you'll see here in just a second, something was feeling off today. The clean wasn't feeling right. It felt like it was too far away, and it was too far out of my knees. It just was feeling off, but we go for it anyway. My wrists are tired from all the axle, and we just don't quite have it. I did hit this weight a couple weeks ago in training. I hit it for 2 or 3. Just did not have it after all the axle today. So moving forward, we'll need to try that again. You can see there, got a little woozy. Had to hold on to my yoke there for support. After that, go ahead and went ahead and took a few minutes, ready to give it another shot here. The clean's still not feeling quite right. Something just feeling off this afternoon. But we get it up. But we still just do not quite have it, unfortunately. Next week we'll have to try it again with both the axle and the log, just to make sure I can do them both at the same day, because for the competition it is 3 implements back to back. And here I am struggling with just the 2. So we'll go ahead and get that cleaned up here, and we'll move on to our final work for the day, which is shrugs. So just a little bit of trap work. I'm doing it with 250 pounds here. Those are 100-pound plates on a 50-pound rickshaw. This might be a little ego lifting. I was tired. I didn't feel like taking the plates off. Maybe not full range of motion, but I'll take it. You let me know in the comments what you think about that range of motion. And here we go with just the last couple. Again, this is the very last thing we did for the day, so very tired. You can see my phone up on top of the shelf up there, talking to my sibling again. But there we go. That was our overhead and shoulder workout for the week. Go ahead and like and subscribe, please. Thank you.